Make a guess. You Native American. Yes, guess what? The Native Americans are in the Bible. I'm going to show you that, all right? Check this out. Deuteronomy 28, all right? Because the brother went over Esdras, how we came on this side of the land. They teach us that the natives, we came from the Bering Straits, from Asia to Alaska and down, right? But the Bible said otherwise. We came from another way, and I'm going to get that out soon, all right? But check this out. These curses, they fit us, all right? The Native Americans, the blacks and Hispanics, we're all the same people, as the brother was saying, all right?
Let's do it. This is IUICAZ. Hey, this is IUICAZ. Hey, keeping the faith in the King, and the patience will give us the strength.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all these commandments and statutes which I command this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So, again, right, Moses telling the children of Israel, keep the commandments, or you're going to get curses, bad things are going to come your way, right? Verse 43. This land used to belong to us. From North to South America, we're all indigenous, we're all natives, right? This land used to belong to us. The things in here, the food, the water, right? It all used to belong to us. But what happened, right? The Spaniards came over, the British came over, and they conquered us, right? They started colonizing us, right? Check this out, and the Bible explains that. The Bible says that. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43. The strangers that is with thee, thou shalt get up above very high.
So the strangers that came within us, which is the so-called white man, he was within us. At first he was peaceful. He said, okay, you know what? Hold that, give me in Psalms 55:20, I believe it is. He said, I'm here for peace, I'm here for love, I want to see what you guys have. And then after, what happened? He started killing our people. First he gained our trust, right? Then he started killing us. Check this out. Is that it?
Psalms chapter 55, verse 20. He had put forth his hand against such as to be at peace with him, and he broken his covenant.
So guess what? The white man, for so long, he made a lot of treaties with the Native Americans, and each treaty, he broke each treaty.
And now the big picture fact of the day. For many Native Americans, Thanksgiving is a time to remember broken promises. Since the founding of this country, the U.S. government has made and broken over 500 treaties with various Indian tribes all across our nation.
He made, I believe it was over 100, over 55 or so. I don't know the number, right? But he broke every single one of them. I'm going to give you this treaty. You can have that land. You'll be good. But what happened next? I need that land. You guys got to move further away. That's why the Native Americans, they're in the reservations today, right? That land is, it's not that it's no good, but it's not the best of lands.
Right.
We owned all of this. We didn't have to go, hey, Mr. Whiteman, can I get some of my water from my river? No, we owned all this.
Right.
Now we're illegal aliens, immigrants,
Right.
in our own land. Read the next verse.
Psalms chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
I'm here to be your friend. I love you, right? They're smooth than butters. When the colonizers came, hey, how's it going? You know, they got one of our women, and they were translating back and forth. We're here to be friends with you guys. His words were smooth as butter, but what happened?
But war was in his heart.
But I'm gonna kill them. He was thinking, I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna gain their trust, and after, I'm gonna kill them and take over what they got. They were giving us little things like hats, and we were giving them gold, our diamonds, our precious stones. Right? We were feeding them, because that's how we are, that kind of people. We don't have hatred. No, you know what? This is a visitor. I'm gonna help out this visitor, right? I'm gonna feed him for a bit. But then his war was in his mind. I'm gonna kill these people. I'm gonna gain this trust and then kill them. Come on.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they draw swords.
So he drew out a sword, and that's when he killed us, all right? From there, go back. So the stranger, read that again, verse 43.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43. The strangers that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
So guess what? The stranger got up above us very high. Now we're at the bottom of society, like the brother was saying. Now we live in the hoods, in the ghettos, in the slums, in the reservations. They live in Scottsdale. They live nice. They live in the good places. and Chandler. They live in the good places.
Right.
Now we're in the hoods, in the reservations.
Right.
Our people, we live clustered up. All right. Our streets are dirty, right? And they have clean roads. They have security, the police. If you do anything wrong, the police will get you right away. Come on.
And thou shalt come down very low.
And we came down very low. Verse 48.
Verse 48. Thou shalt thou serve thy enemies.
So this is another curse. Therefore, you're going to serve your enemies because you didn't keep God's commandments. You're going to serve your enemies in what?
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
He sent the nations against us. He sent primarily the so-called white man against us.
Right.
British in 1492, right? The Spaniards in 1619, right? The Portuguese, the French. He sent all those against us. Because now North America, we talk is from the British. Mexico and Central America and some parts of South America, the Spaniards. Brazil, Portuguese, the French, right? Come on. Which they are all the same people. They just have different names, Portuguese, French. They're all the same people. They're all Caucasian. Come on.
And hunger?
We're going to serve them in hunger. We want food. We have to go to them, man. Let me get some welfare. I'm going to go to McDonald's. I got to go to Fry's to buy food that used to grow in our own land. Come on.
And in thirst?
When we're thirsty, we got to pay the water bill. We don't pay the water bill, we have no water. Come on.
Right. And in nakedness?
And when we're on clothing, we got to go to their stores. Our clothes doesn't say made in the hood, made in the reservation. It says made in China, made in India. We have to buy our things from them. Come on.
Right. And in what of all things?
We didn't know how to write. We didn't learn how to read. We had to go to them. They brought us a new language. They brought us a whole new culture. We were colonized. Now we had to serve them. Hey man, I want to learn how to read. Nah, you can't read. So after later, okay, you can start reading. But I'm gonna teach you, like the brother was saying, this white image, right?
Right.
I'm gonna tell you that you're nothing, but I'm God. Right. You know what I mean? Come on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron on thy neck.
And he, your enemy, shall put a yoke of iron on your neck. Guess what happened? This is in the Bible. This is history.
Right.
The so-called blacks, Hispanics, we were in slavery. They put us in chains. And he, read that again,
and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And he, your enemy, put a yoke of iron upon your neck. They were killing us, right? Verse 49.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth.
So the Lord brought a nation against us. What nation? The Caucasian race, right?
Right.
From far, from the other end of the earth, which was Europe, come on.
As swift as the eagle flyeth.
As swift as the eagle flieth. Let me see if we got that one. Is it behind the image? It's behind the beast. As swift as the eagle flieth. I believe it's behind the beast. All right. The Caucasian race always used the eagle as their symbol.
Right.
Give me that. It's right there. Look at this. Read that again.
From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
As swift as the eagle flieth. When Spain came over, guess what? They had in their flag, they had the eagle.
Right.
Rome had it. All right. Spain had it. America has that today. You look at your bills, your money, they always have an eagle. America, the bird they use is an eagle. Why do they use an eagle? Is to represent, what they can conquer us. What's the word I'm looking for? Conquistadors, right? They conquer us. All right. Read.
A nation whom tongue thou shalt not understand.
We didn't understand English when they came. We're speaking our own language. We're speaking Hebrew. If you know anything, we don't have a flyer. We don't have that flyer today. But in Los Lunas, right? I'm from New Mexico. I didn't know about this. In Los Lunas, there's a rock, a huge boulder, and it has engraved the 10 Commandments in Hebrew, written by the Native Americans, right? But they're not going to teach us that. They're not going to teach us that we used to speak Hebrew, that we knew the 10 Commandments, right? Read.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor shall favor to the young.
So when they came over, they wanted trust, right? And then when they started killing us, they didn't care about our children. They didn't care about our elders. They started killing us, everyone. Give me the young man. I'm going to make them as slaves. I'm going to rape the daughters. I'm going to rape the women. I'm going to kill the old men so they don't teach them ways. Right? Where was this? I was looking at a YouTube video about the Native Americans. When the Trail of Tears came by, right? The time of the Trail of Tears, guess what happened? They were letting the young men dance in the powwows. right? The ceremonial dances. Why? So that that generation wouldn't learn the history.
Right.
They would only let the old men dance, which is 55 years old and up. So that whole gap of generation didn't know our history. We didn't know our culture, our traditions, right? Numbers 15:38. All right, guess what? Today, all we know is I'm an American, I'm a Mexican, right? That's not our name. But this is what the Native Americans used to wear. Come on.
Figure it out.
Which is in the Bible.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
So, as you can see, it's always talking about Israel, Israel, Israel. Come on.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So, command them, bid means command. Command them that they make them fringes in the borders of the garment. Come on.
Throughout their generations.
Guess what? When the white man came over, he saw that we were wearing fringes. You see that? You see that fringes? You see what the brothers are wearing in the shorts? All the brothers here, it's a commandment. The Native Americans wear that. They still wear that to today, and they don't know where it comes from. They don't know what it means, the origin of it.
Right.
But it's in the Bible. Come on.
And that they put upon thy fringe a border of ribbon of blue.
So upon the fringes, a ribbon of blue. All right, come on. And what is this going to be a fringe for? Come on.
And it shall be upon unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and to do them.
So this was going to help us, remind us, all right, I can't kill my brother. I should love my brother. I'm not going to steal from him. I'm not going to lie to my brother. I'm not going to lie to my people. We were good. When we were here, we were good. We were living, what's that word, where we don't have to sustain, we don't have to ask no one for anything. We were living on our own. Self-sufficient, thank you, brother. We were self-sufficient, right? We didn't have to go to we didn't have to go to Walmart to get water. We went to the river, we pulled out the water, and we drank, right? Lamentations 5. All right, so that's a lot more facts that the Native Americans, they're in the Bible. All right, come on. Lamentations after Jeremiah. All right, the Native Americans are in the Bible, like the brother taught you about Christ. We think, the Native Americans, a lot of think, we thought this was a white man's book. This is not the white man's book. He wouldn't write that Christ looks like a so-called black man. He wouldn't write that. But we didn't know how to read or write. So we didn't learn those things. It just showed, hey, this is the image, follow it. And we went along with it. Okay, it's a white image, okay. You know what I mean? But guess what happened? More proof that the Native Americans are in the Bible. Lamentations 5.
Lamentation chapter 5. Remember, O Lord, what is come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach.
We prayed to God. What happened to us? We were good. What happened to? Look at our shame now.
Right.
Verse 2.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
Our land is our inheritance. It is turned to strangers. We don't own the streets no more. Indian school.
Right.
That's where the Indian school was the road where all the schools for the Native Americans were.
Right.
Take them there. All right. Take them there, and they're gonna learn white supremacy. They're gonna learn Christianity, right? They're gonna learn that they're nothing. Kill the Indian and leave the man. That's actually in the book. Kill the Indian and leave the man. We don't want them to follow their ways no more. Cut their hair off. You know how the Native Americans let their hair grow? Cut their hair off, right? No more of their dress code. Now they gotta wear t-shirts. Right. Now they gotta wear boots, right? What they used to do, kill the Indian, reserve the men. Come on. Our inheritance, read that again.
Lamentation chapter 5, verse 2. Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
This land is turned to strangers. We don't own the land no more. Come on.
Our houses to aliens.
To who?
To aliens.
To aliens. The Bible calls the conquistadors, the colonizers, aliens, right? We, the Mexicans, they call us illegal aliens. When this is our own land, right? New Mexico, Texas, California, Colorado, right? Arizona used to be part of Mexico's territory, right? But now, no, you can't cross the border. You need a green paper. You need a green card. Now you're an illegal alien, all right? All right, brother? So, you got any more questions? No? All right, James. Did you get a flyer? Yeah. Get that flyer. Research it. If you got access to the internet, to YouTube, we got thousands of videos, all right? Learn your history. Start keeping the commandments. Deuteronomy 28 verse 1. Because guess what? All these things that we read, these are curses. These are bad things. But guess what? We can switch those things into good things. How? Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. It shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently to the voice of the Lord thy God.
So it said, it shall come to pass. This is going to happen if you listen to God diligently, meaning precisely. I'm going to listen to every word it says. Come on.
To observe and do all his commandments.
To observe and to do. To do is an action word. To do his commandments.
Which I command this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee up high above all nations of the earth.
We're going to be ruling again, James, all right? So read the flyer, learn who you are, brother, all right? Start keeping the commandments of God. Everything America teaches us is not according to God, all right? It's against God. So learn your history, bro. Keep the commandments, all right?
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.